The Australian cost of living crisis. How government policies are hurting us. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a crucial issue that's affecting every single one of us. The skyrocketing cost of living in Australia. The rent, the bills, the endless taxes. It seems like every time we get a paycheck, more of it is chewed up by the system. But what's going on? And more importantly, what is the government doing about it? Let's start with something that's been making headlines. Gas companies paying little to no tax while making billions. Sounds crazy, right? But it's true. The Australian energy giants are making massive profits from our resources, yet they are often able to avoid paying taxes due to tax loopholes and offshore operations. This is money that should be circulating back into the country to support public services and reduce costs. Instead, it's lining the pockets of multinational corporations. And the burden, it's falling squarely on us, the everyday Australians, who are paying higher and higher energy bills. The government's failure to address this issue is making the cost of living even more unbearable. Hey Pollies, how about having an East Coast gas reserve? This can benefit Australia and their citizens with energy security, economic growth, price stability, and strengthen export capabilities. Next, we have the rental crisis. Renters across Australia are feeling the pressure like never before. According to reports, rent has risen by as much as 20% in major cities like Sydney and Melbourne. But why? One major factor is that the government has consistently failed to build affordable housing or make any significant changes to the rental market. Instead, we've seen a surge in property investors who are able to capitalise on high rents, while the average Australian struggles to find an affordable place to live. The government's inability to regulate this market has led to sky-high rents, pushing many into overcrowded or substandard living conditions. Now let's talk about home ownership. If you're hoping to buy a house, get in line. Australia has one of the most expensive housing markets in the world, and it's not getting any better. House prices have gone through the roof, with Sydney leading the pack. The government's first home buyer schemes sound great on paper, but in reality, they are hardly making a dent. Meanwhile, property investors and foreign buyers continue to push prices up, making it harder for the average person to break into the market. Instead of prioritising policies that would help everyday Australians afford a home, the government seems more interested in making sure property speculators can keep profiting off our housing crisis. Let's not forget the taxes. Between income tax, GST, stamp duty, and a whole host of other levies, it feels like the government is constantly reaching into our pockets. The tax burden in Australia is one of the highest in the world, and while some of it is needed to fund essential services, much of it seems to just disappear into the system, leaving us wondering if it's really being spent efficiently. Every time you get your paycheck, more of it is taken away. And with the cost of living only going up, that's more money out of your pocket to cover the basics: groceries, rent, transport, and of course, utilities. So, what's the government doing about all of this? Honestly, not much. Politicians seem more concerned with political point scoring than actually solving the problems facing ordinary Australians. The policies they put in place tend to favour the rich and corporations, leaving the rest of us to struggle. There's a real disconnect between the people in power and the everyday Australian who's just trying to get by. At the end of the day, we need change. We need a government that's going to stand up for the people, not the corporations. We need policies that tackle the cost of living head-on, from affordable housing to fairer taxation. The truth is, Australia used to be a land of opportunity, but right now, it feels like the system is stacked against us. So, let's keep talking about these issues, keep pushing for better policies, and demand a fairer deal for all Australians. So next time you find yourself pissed off at how much crap costs, remember voting matters. There are political parties out there that want to put Australians first. learn how to vote, and look outside the two major parties. Thanks for watching. We will continue to present a straightforward, clear view of the issues we everyday Aussies are facing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more videos on the issues that matter most. See you next time.